Are you serious? Get some coffee, everybody. Calm down. You're not a cyborg yet. I said yet. Are you serious? What are they trying to do to us now? No, can't they just leave what God created alone? I said yet. Yet. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yes, I am. And yes, they are. Human cyborgs coming soon. And is this what the Bible means by creating creatures? They worship the creature more than the creator. Is this part of that process? I think so. Everybody get a cup of coffee. Everybody calm down, but we've got some futuristic breaking news for you, which is really still fulfilling biblical prophecy. But first, I want to put a shout out, if I could, right now for www.mypillow.com. MyPillow.com. Wow, Mike Lindell, you've done your best. Guys, if you go to www.mypillow.com, promo code Paul, use the promo code Paul. I got to tell you that right now, because if you don't, it won't work for you, okay? So let's do this. Go to www.mypillow.com, use the promo code Paul, and get ready, okay? You will be amazed at the savings that he has for us. It's incredible this month at mypillow.com/Paul. Use the promo code Paul. He has this biggest bed sheets sale ever. You guys know about his pillows, right? I mean, everybody does. But you can get these unbelievable bed sheet sale, Giza sheets for $29.98. He's selling his slippers, which I have a pair of those that was as a gift I got that are amazing, for $49.98. He is selling the towel set. Unbelievable. The 6-piece towel set. I have it right here. Incredible. This whole 6-piece towel set. All of this for $39.98. Mike, what are you doing? Yes, Mike Landell. Good Christian, and he was persecuted on every side for his faith in Jesus Christ. So if you go to www.mypillow.com/Paul, use the promo code Paul, you can get this great savings that he specially made for you, the Paul Begley viewers and listeners. All right, and what a great towel set that is. And he's got a lot of stuff. He's got the sandals. He's got, of course, the famous pillow. All of it, guys. And one more time, www.mypillow.com/Paul. Use the promo code Paul. That's www.mypillow.com/Paul. Use the promo code Paul. You'll be glad you did. You really will. You really will. All right. Now, here's what's going on here. This whole cyborg thing it's out of control. It's out of control. But they're wanting to plant the microchip now in the brain, which you knew was coming. It's out of control. Humans, they say before we get to the year 2100, could be ageless, bionic hybrids with downloadable brains as they transform into cyborgs. And here's what they think the future of man would look like. Experts believe humans will become transhumans meshed with technology, a chip in the brain connected to the internet and to AI, so that the AI feeds you your consciousness and makes you something that you really aren't, okay, but takes control basically of your solical part of your brain. Are you serious? This is not right. I mean, seriously, this is not right. But this is what they're talking about, guys. This is what they're saying. It's incredible. They're all saying they would also control you with mind-controlled drones. Ageless faces. Your face would never age due to special collagens mixed with this technology structure of the facial skeletal structure. You'd have, and also skin could always be replenishable. They're working on a new synthetic skin that meshes with current skin. Bio implants for perfect vision would be also put in. Your strength would be from powerful prosthesis that would make you stronger in the arms and faster in the legs. We already know that works because we saw that guy from South Africa who was an amputee who had prosthesis legs put on with what looked like, I thought it kind of looked like sled runner kind of things, but basically it made him quick and bouncer. And when he ran, he was faster than before he had his legs amputated. He was able to compete in the Olympics. That's how fast he was. So they know they can replace the lower half of your leg from the knee down and make you faster. They know they can replace the main part of your arm and make you stronger to lift more, strengthened. They know this. They also think they by then will be able to create bionic enhanced organs. You won't have to worry about a cell phone because the internet's connected to your brain. AI will control that for you. And they would just about slow down the aging process by 90%. This is what they believe future man would look like. And this is where they're working, and they're working feverishly on this. But it's not just to make you faster and stronger and see better and not age in your face. But it's also to control you, your mind, your will, and your emotions. And that's the part, guys, that is out of control, just out of control, what they're working on. But they are doing this for men and women to make them enhanced. And this is their goal. They think they can perfect what God created. They really do. All different types of chemicals to create your face to where your face really doesn't age. They believe they can do that. By then, they're already working on that. Mobile phones would no longer be needed, as I said, because you would basically, you already would have it. Your phone, your computer, your ability to see, think, and get downloads quickly, and even be controlled by AI. So you wouldn't even really think about what you want to do. The AI would think for you, okay? So it would just be a total different structure of who you are and what we are. And where does that put your spiritual life? Where does that put the soul of these individuals with the chip in the brain? And with just a thought, you could bring up an answer on Google. So in other words, you wouldn't need God. As I've said, has Google replaced God? I really believe he has in the minds of most people. You could send a message through your WhatsApp or even control your personal drone to do errands for you. Scientists and futurists have predicted that aging could be nearly totally eliminated through a mixture of treatments and bionics. And some humans may choose to have their limbs amputated and replaced with more powerful robotic prosthesis. They will do this. And futurist and transhumanist Zoltan Istan, who was twice he ran for U.S. president, told the news agencies he described his vision of the future, saying it's imperative humans must merge with AI. Is this how they're going to create the Antichrist? It's just a question. I don't think so. But the Antichrist may be how the Antichrist controls humans with the chip in the brain, okay? He also said that humans are already on the way to soon heading down to body shops or supermarkets to upgrade themselves. Also, the big tech companies are already working on transhumanism or transhuman technology, humanoids. And when speaking also to the news agencies, Istan said he agreed with many of the tech giants about the dangers we face with this. And Istan said that gene editing, such as designer babies or splicing your genes to improve your health, is one of the most interesting developments on the horizon. He called on the government to ease the red tape of regulation to allow more innovation that could save and improve millions of lives through gene editing and gene splicing. People may say they will never put something in their body, but just wait until their neighbor does. And that neighbor then becomes more sought after employee. They will stand in line to get it. This is what I'm telling you. When you start talking about the mark of the beast, literally, guys, when you start talking about the mark of the beast, when people hear that they can, if they go in and get a special chip put in their brain, that would give them the opportunity to have the six-figure jobs or even seven-figure jobs. even if it means they lose control of their solical part of themselves. In other words, their mind, their soul, their mind, their will, their emotions. People will sacrifice that for the opportunity to get the advantage over someone else. And this is why the mark of the beast says, without the mark, you can't buy or sell. It means you probably can't be employed. You're not employable. You're deplorable. Oh, somebody used that term once. We live in a competitive world, and transhuman technology makes us more competitive. So we will accept the upgrades to succeed. But while we may become tech-based superhumans, the big threat hanging over us is still AI. Ifstan said, I think that AI, that's as smart as humans will be, the biggest advance that will probably happen in the next 25 years will be the AI management of humans. The bigger issue is that how much smarter the AI will be than we are. I suspect within a few years of inception, it will already be thousands of times smarter than us. This is why they can build an AI image to the beast. This AI image can think, it can speak, and can cause and make decisions, who lives, who dies, who gets to do what, and we will trust it more than we will trust ourselves. That's how humans are going to think. They believe, and that's why I'm saying, when we have a problem, we don't go to God, we go to Google. We don't go to God, we go to Google to find out what we should do. So if they build a super image to the Antichrist, an image to the beast, who's an AI expert, we will look to it for the answers. We will believe it has a better chance, it has a better information, more information. It's 100 or maybe 1,000 times smarter than we are because of its ability to grab information. So this is going to happen before, I think, things are perfected to the point of the brain chip. But certainly we're moving closer to this. We must attempt to merge with AI before it becomes too smart, or humans will be totally left behind, and the planet will belong to AI, not us. AI will then develop, of course, and is already working toward not only humanoids, but is working toward robotic to function instead of humans. It would decide that robots are better than humans for the overall advancement of society. So this is how they're thinking, guys. This is where they're going. This is how they're thinking. We're living in the days of the mark of the beast. We know that Elon Musk has been talking about his Neuralink and chip implants. He's been doing that already and a lot of testing with monkeys and what have you, but they're going to be moving into a more a testing phase even on humans to start the very elementary process of this. But I'm telling you now that the advancement of this is huge. And where does it leave God in our thinking? Where does that leave mankind? It's just like it was as the Bible said it would be. You know, in the book of Enoch, it talks about how, the fallen ones lived among us. And we even know this in Genesis chapter 6, how that the fallen ones came and impregnated the human race, and that hybrids were born. These were what we call the Nephilim and the Rephaim, and how that they were superhuman. They weren't bionic or they weren't cyborgs, but they were certainly genetically altered due to this genetic splicing, if you will, from the supernatural with us, the natural. So we're in another world now. We're in the days of Noah. That's what I'm trying to say. And just like it says in Genesis chapter 6. And the things that were happening then is going to happen now times 1,000. It's the same things that happened then are going to start happening now times 1,000. And the wickedness of mankind, all of this is of this, what they want to call natural selection, which is a fancy word for Darwin's theory of evolution beyond Darwin, going beyond Neanderthals making their way to Homo sapiens, which are humans, but beyond that to these cyborgs, these hybrid cyborg bionic people that will be enhanced, if you believe that's enhancement. Now, I still believe that even when they do this, that the human race and the Christians will still be superior. And I'm going to give you an example. When Daniel and the Jews were taken into Babylon, they chose the strongest and youngest and brightest of the Jewish boys, along with some of the other young men that were captured from other nations in the area. They brought all these young guys in, and they were going to train them. We're going to feed them the best food and physically train them and get them to where they'd be super smart and intelligent and work for the kingdom of Babylon. And Daniel was told, this is the kind of food you got to eat. And Daniel said, we can't eat that. Our God will not permit us to eat that. We have to stay kosher in what we eat. And he was able to convince the guys that were supposed to be feeding them for 10 days, you just let us eat what we want to eat. The vegetables and the proper fish and the proper water and the proper meal that we want to eat that's kosher. And I promise you in 10 days, we'll be stronger and smarter than everybody here. So, and after the 10 days was over, they did the experiment when they came back, that the Jewish boys were smarter, brighter, sharper, and stronger and faster than all the others that were supposedly eating the king's meat, or if you will. So I believe that even in the last days, as the cyborg technology advances and that they try to enhance and make themselves better, they will worship this creature they're creating, and it will be a creature. They're going to worship the creature more than the creator. I believe that the Christians supernaturally, because we're doing the things that God told us to do, and we have the Spirit of God that will guide us into all truth, I believe we will still be sharper, stronger, and more intelligent, and certainly more blessed than anything they can create. If you look at what they've been doing to the human bodies today with a lot of this transitioning, you see the mess they've created, the freak show that's going on. And so what we need to do is continue to do what we are doing, and that's walk in the laws of God and not fall for this cyborg world that's they're trying to develop. Isn't this quite interesting? But it is in the Bible. And I think this is all part of the bringing about of the mark of the beast. I really, really do. I'll be right back after this in just a moment.
Keep your helmet, keep your license, just a flesh wound. Here's your rifle, crawling up the beaches now. So I think he's bleeding out, and some things you just can't speak about. With your eyes or with your rifle down, down. Watch you breathing, watch you breathing out, out. Something magical
Yeah, it's really a beautiful song, and that was my granddaughter Lexi Begley singing Epiphany, of course, and all the love in that song going out to our veterans and to all our first responders and those on the front line during the pandemic who risked their lives before anyone knew what we were dealing with. And of course, all those in the beaches of Normandy that stormed the beaches to deliver the world from the tyranny of Adolf Hitler and others. So, great song. And I know Taylor Swift originally recorded that, but Lexi did a pretty good job in singing it. And it's on the album. It's on the album Harmonize, Prophesy. And someone said, how do I get this album? Well, you just go to our website. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. paulbegleyprophecy.com. You'll find all my albums there. Plus, you'll find all of Kevin Wilson's albums there. Also, formerly Jacob, you get Israel Hall and Jeffrey Clare Coper got their album there. And also, Israel's mother's album is there, Crystal Rose. Crystal Rose is going to go with us to Israel. She's going to Israel. And now, Renee Touré's husband is going. And he's a world-class guitarist, both steel guitar and guitarist, a tremendous guitarist. So, and she's world-class, of course, fiddler. So, and then you throw in our good friend Joseph Shackelford, who's incredible, and you guys have seen him on America's Got Talent. I think they finished third, I guess, in that, which everybody said they should have won it. But he's traveling on tour next year with Drake Milligan, but also he works for Candace Owen at the Daily Wire, and then he's going to Israel with us, and then I don't know, that kid's everywhere. He's only 24 years old. I don't even know how I don't know how these kids do what they do. I really don't. But anyway, you get all this. He's going to Israel as well. Of course, Israel Hall is going as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. And if you can still go to Israel. You can still go to Israel. Yes, our original date passed, but you can still go. You have to pay a little more than what we had originally priced. That's not. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just that after the date, the price went up some based on the travel agency, but it's not real bad. So you can go. You've got the money. You can go. Okay? You can go. So why don't you get a hold of Tara Trogler at gmail.com. Send her an email. Say, hey, I want to go to Israel. I really do. What do I need to do? Or pick up the phone and call her. And there's the number, 717-562-1204. I really want to take 70 people. I think I'm setting at 65 right now. God really wants me to take at least 70 people. You guys have heard me say this. 70 is a great number. And I'm hoping we can get there. So you can get in, okay? You can still get in. If God is speaking to you and you've got the funds, you've got the ability, you can still get in, okay? Thank you, Johnny. Johnny likes my shirt. You know, Heidi said that to me this morning. She said, oh, you're all happy. You're back in Florida, aren't you? She said, look at you. You're wearing the Florida shirt. Well, it's going to be 74 degrees today. Okay, I mean, I walked out this morning, took Sugar out this morning, barefooted, and I'm saying, okay, I'm back, Florida, I'm back. And I have to say, though, I had a really great time in Indiana up there. The last 10, 12 days I was up there, and of course, pray for my dad. He's still in the hospital this morning. They're not going to let him out till maybe Tuesday afternoon if he improves. Now, he did take a bad fall, but he didn't hit his head. He didn't break any bones, but he did have kidney infection, and his heart's kind of getting weak. He's getting really weak. So, and Mom, of course. But Mom's doing better. My mom's doing better. She still has a blood clot in one leg, but the swelling in her legs have gone down considerably. And that's good, and she's feeling better. So, pray for my mom and dad, and of course, Brock and Leanne are staying with them 24/7. We have other people who come in. I have a nurse that comes 3 times a week, and we also have some other help. Some therapy people come in, that kind of thing. So, 24-hour care is going on there to help take care of them. So. your prayers are so much needed, and thank you for that. Okay, all right. All right, guys, I'll be back. There's a ton of stuff today. I told you it's going to be a very busy day, so stay with this channel. I will be back with more in about 15 or 20 minutes, okay? There's more breaking news and more things that are happening, but this was a huge story. I really wanted to get this to you guys. We're living in the last days. God bless you, and you can still get your ticket for the webinar. Absolutely, go get it, go watch it, or you can start purchasing. If you want to, you can go and place your order for the Deep Impact, the DVDs. From what I understand, I think that's up and rolling now, isn't it? Let me just go look here real fast. Let me go to the store. I'm pretty sure they got that up there. DVDs on no. DVDs, where? There you are. Go to the store, hit DVDs, and or am I wrong? Oh, come on! I think it's there, isn't it? Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, is it there, guys? Moderators, is it over there already? Hang on, everybody. I thought it was. I know you can get the ticket, you can watch it, but does he have it posted so where you can start ordering the DVDs? I know people are calling on the phone and just ordering by the phone, but I think he's supposed to have had that up on the website. If not, I need to go make a phone call to Bart and get this done. Bart had the flu for about a week, but he's back up and working today. I seen where he had posted a couple videos over at BC Begley, but anybody know? Not yet? Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Beautiful story, thank you. All right, I will get a hold of Bart right now. Let's get that up there. Okay, God bless you guys. I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes with another update on things that are happening around the world. So God bless you guys. I'll be back. What? I'll be back. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He's coming soon. A lot of people got saved last night. It was really a good broadcast.